Hey, Maria, we back with the coldest winter ever, chapter 15. The Jamaican spot around the corner got to break my last $20. Two patties, ginger beer, and two blunts. The speed of my thoughts increased, then doubled. I had to make a move soon. According to my calculation, GS should be coming around any day now. It was unlike him to let 4 days go by without showing up. Even though I had about 5 plans brewing, I felt real uneasy. Staying at their house had me out of my element. Like a true Santana, I could figure something out when my back was against the wall, but this living arrangement didn't leave me out of options. First off, I was never left alone. Second, I had no one to feed off. What I need was a connection. It was like it was right there in front of me, my face, but I couldn't hook up the main line. Careful thoughts led me to conclude that Soldier was cock and blocking. She was interrupting my connection to Midnight and GS. She was clogging up my flow. When I stepped back into the crib, I knocked on Doc's office door. She came to answer the door, opening it up only slightly. My secretary quit. It's real hectic in here. We can't talk now, and she closed the door in a hurry. As I turned to knock the Soldier's apartment, I wished that I had not. I walked right into one of those womanhood meetings. I tried to shut the door swiftly, hoping no one saw me, but Lauren pulled the dog from her side and said sarcastically, "Sasha, come on in. I saved the chair just for you." As I saw all the girls seated in a circle, Lauren locked eyes with me. She kept making funny faces and gestures cause she had busted me trying to get out of meeting both of us hated. How many of you have figured out the answer to the question? What do I believe? Who knows the answer to the question? What do I live for? Who thought about the question? What would I sacrifice my life for? I sacrificed my life for my family, one girl said. In what way? If somebody was messing with my sister, I'd kick their ass. If somebody killed my brother, I'd try the best to kill them, even if it killed me. "Oh, are you and your sister tight?" Soldier asked, setting the girl up for the kill. "We alright," the girl responded. After a small pause, the girls continued. "It doesn't matter if me and my sister are bright. The fact is that she's my sister, and if anybody put their hands on her, then we gonna be thumping." "How about for a cause? Would you fight for a cause?" Soldier said. "What kind of cause?" the girl said cautiously. "Say, for instance, the school in your neighborhood didn't have the right books for the children to learn, or say they need computers or even healthier food in the cafeteria." The girl seemed to sense that this might be a trap, so she thought before she answered, then blurted out, "No, I'm not getting involved in all that. That's different. If somebody's beating my sister up or cheating her out her money, that's different, because that's like an emergency." "What about you, Soldier?" asked the next girl. "If my sister was in school, then maybe I'd do something," she said. "But why would your sister have to be in school for you to fight for the school?" "Because my sisters and my family. I don't know those other kids," she said with attitude. "But the school is your community. Even if your sister isn't in the school, your sister still has to live in the neighborhood. She will be affected by whatever happens to those other children. If they don't get a proper education, maybe one of them will bust a cap in your sister's ass. Then what? Silence fell for 3 seconds. Then the girl said, "Then I bust a cap in their ass." Everybody laughed. Soldier pulled out a blackboard and started gibbering about how we all family. We are all connected. We have to look out for one another in our schools and neighborhoods. We have to make anybody makes money in our neighborhood accountable to us who lives here. As far as I was concerned, this whole topic was a waste of time. The girls was right. If somebody touched my family, their family touched them back. If somebody fussed with the money in my pocket, then it's grounds for war. How are we all connected when all of us live in separate places? I bet none of these chicks live in an apartment as lace as Soldiers. When you get a bill in the mail, it ain't a we thing. When I buy clothes, they ain't for me. They ain't for we. They for me. I live for me. I die for me. Luckily, Doc interrupted the meeting. She pulled Lauren out into the hall and I followed. "Listen, Lauren," she said, "I need a big favor. Can you fill in tomorrow until I hire a new secretary?" Lauren didn't look enthusiastic. "But I work up here," Lauren said. "Soldier wouldn't mind if I borrow you. My office is a swamp. I talked to her. She'll understand." Doc put the pressure on her. "All right then," Lauren agreed. Back inside, Soldier was still gritting the girls. How will we as women get along with one another in our communities if we can't agree on the rules, she asked. What rules? One of the girls questioned. How should we treat each other? How should we speak to one another and about each other? What about our men? How should we treat them? How should we require them to treat us? What could we change about our actions to cause them to treat us better? Will we continue to sleep with each other's men and fight and lie about it? What do you believe? How will we raise our children? What will we tell them? Soldier was shooting those questions like rapid fire. It was clear to me that she wanted to control everything and everybody. That's it. She was a defiant and control freak. Late that night, once GS rang the bell, I beat my record time getting down the steps. What's up, Sarge? He said like I had him trained to say. You know what's up, nigga. I responded in my playful, sexy way. I knew you come around looking for me. Slide me your number so we could talk. You know, just me and you. I smiled wide and sucked my tongue out a little on my teeth. And I'll be back, y'all.